Welcome to the Truth to You Daily Podcast, a podcast designed for teenagers who want to learn more about God's Word and how it impacts our daily lives. Journey with us as we set out to explore God's timeless truth one day at a time. Hello and welcome to the Truth to You podcast. We are excited on this Saturday sit-down to have with us some very special teenagers. We're going to talk about a very special topic. And today we have Tillman with us. We've got Micah and we've got Michaela. Can you guys say hey?
Hi.
Oh, that was very well done. That was good. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what you're doing on this Saturday, but whatever it is, I'm just so excited you chose to spend it here with us. And something very exciting is about to happen. And it is all happening next weekend. And so we're gonna do a little segment here to sort of to talk about the midwinter teen retreat. And always a favorite time for our youth group. Do you guys enjoy the retreat pretty well?
Sir, it's really fun.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask you guys some questions about how you've enjoyed the retreat in the past. And I know the Lord's got some special things for us planned here coming up very soon, but let's just take a second to kind of look to the past, and I want to kind of pick your brains a little bit about how special maybe it has been to you. So as we get started here, let's see. The first question I would ask is this: what's been your favorite midwinter retreat memory? Okay, now some of you guys have been through several midwinter retreats, and so I'm just curious, what are you guys' thoughts? Somebody want to say?
I have one.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Micah.
I just remember when we did grog one time that everyone was in the hallway and people got so scared that people just since there's a big mass of people and they were all cornered, like people were really falling on top of each other and getting hurt in the process, which is kind of funny. I wasn't there, I just heard a lot about it, and which is kind of funny to me.
Right. So if somebody's listening to this and they don't know what grog is, how would you describe grog?
Well, if you're a girl or mostly any guy person, it can surprise you. Like there's people in masks that go around, and if you're not ready to suspect anything coming around the corner, then you're in for maybe a heap of screams or a lot coming your way. Right.
And I this is probably one of the things that I enjoy most about the midwinter retreat personally, because myself and the youth workers get to wear those masks and to scare people, and it's just the delight of my life. I look forward to it, always do. All right. Okay, so grog is maybe one of your favorite memories. Anybody else have a favorite midwinter retreat memory they'd like to share?
I'd probably say grog. I remember it was like probably 3 years ago when it was Dwight Smith, and I turned down the hall and I see him vacuuming the hallway. And then I ran around the building trying to find the old lady, and then I came back down to the kindergarten hallway, and he was in Mrs. Pittman's old wheelchair, taking it for a spin.
Yeah, I remember that. And just for clarification, again, if people have not heard of grog before, it is not a literal old lady. That's just a term that's a part of the game. So just so everybody knows that. All right, it's good. Anybody else want to share a favorite memory, or we go on to the next one?
One more.
Okay, all right, yep.
I remember, I guess when we had the soccer tournament, that was always fun, because it was always it started out like, okay, they were having a soccer tournament, but then it would just always like ramp up, and since there's everyone in the crowd, and it's just there's a lot of people running into each other, but it's a lot of fun when there's a lot of stuff being scored. I mean, there's Brother Nathan announcing, and that's always fun.
Yes. Yep, and we'll have that again this year, of course. It's going to be just as much fun, I'm sure. All right, let's go on to the second question here. And what game or activity would you say is your favorite? And there may be some overlap here between, like, some memories of the past and maybe what your favorite game is. But what would you guys say?
I can go.
Okay, Michaela, what would you say?
Something that I think is really fun. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it definitely, it's fun. It's at the very end, it's the rollerblading, and it's like, if you don't really know how to rollerblade,
Yeah.
that can definitely be a struggle, which
Yes.
is kind of me. I don't really know how to rollerblade, but it's definitely fun to like go around and just kind of like push people over or fall yourself and
Right.
just kind of laugh the whole time.
Right. Does everybody in this vehicle, do you guys use rollerblades or the roller skates?
Rollerblades.
Rollerblades.
Okay, everybody
Yeah.
uses the blades, yeah. Yeah, me too. That's a lot of fun. Well, good. Anybody else for a favorite activity?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'd say it's a toss-up between Grog and the Clue game we did last year.
Oh, nice.
Because with Grog, it's like running around trying to be sneaky, but with the Clue game, it's just trying to be first ones, trying to get the clues the fastest, and then trying to get your team to keep up with you in the hallway, even though they want to walk.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
yeah, that's always the thing. And we usually like to make it a rule that everybody has to stay together, which nobody ever listens. But anyway, this year's gonna be different. All right, if we play that game, it's gonna be different. All right, let's go on to the next question here. Now, at a retreat, it's great. You've got preaching, you've got games, and there's one more key ingredient to any good youth activity, and it's got to be the food, right? And we do have some great meals over that 3-day period. What are you guys' favorite meals?
I honestly love the breakfast that we have on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
morning. That one was really good.
Yeah.
I always look forward to that because there's always a bunch of pancakes and eggs, and there's biscuits and gravy and
Bacon.
sausage.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what else? Anybody else have a favorite food during the midwinter retreat?
Well, on Sunday morning, when you guys bring in the donuts and bananas and all that good stuff.
Yes.
That's always good because I don't normally eat on Sunday morning. It's normally just, get ready and then we're heading out the door.
Yes.
So it's nice to get to the church and eat breakfast. And then the prayer breakfast is also nice because of the biscuits and the gravy and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. That's good stuff. All right, any more feedback on the food?
I do remember when we have dinner on I can't remember what night, but when we have the chicken and rice, that's always good. Just after we go run around doing soccer and everything, we're always kind of hungry.
Yeah.
And then that's always nice to have a meal right after.
Yeah, ready for that hearty meal after
Yes,
you've
sir.
worked so hard. Yeah, that's good. Has anybody in this vehicle ever been on a winning team in the soccer?
I think I was 1 year.
Okay.
I think it was
I think it was two years ago.
Okay,
It might
a
have
couple
been.
years ago maybe. Yeah, we normally do like double elimination, so everybody gets
that's
ample
always nice.
opportunity to do. And then of course I always enjoy getting involved there. I'm a little concerned about our team this year, the youth workers team. Brother Chase is he's having a hard time getting around with his injury, and so we're going to be missing some key ingredients on our team this year. But I don't know. Sometimes he gets out there with his little scooter, and that's we all hold our breath, like, oh no, what's going to happen next? but anyway, let's continue on here. Is there, on a more spiritual note, is there a given a message or sermon that sticks out in your mind as maybe having been a blessing? I know we hear a lot of preaching over those 3 days, and it's designed as such. Preaching's great. We need it. It helps us. But can you think about a message or sermon that sticks out? Maybe somebody who preached it?
I remember one that Mr. Dwight Smith preached on. There's a lot of Mr. Matt Downs preached on different things, but I remember Dwight Smith. He preached on just the reality of hell and just how real it was. He gave us like just different scenarios of like how horrible hell is actually.
Yeah.
It was just unique how the way he put it and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably the one that sticks out to me the most. Also, because I know I'm saved and going to heaven, but and it might I don't know if the sermon was mainly for unsaved people, but it was one that also could really speak to people that are saved, because it does show you, like Micah said, the reality of hell. And once it kind of opens your eyes a little bit, then you kind of want to start sharing God's word, so people don't have to go to hell.
Yeah. That's so true. That's great. Really looking forward to, of course, Dwight Smith is coming again, and just a very strong preacher. It was a blessing to me when I was in college, and I know it's going to be a blessing another time around. All right, let's on a more fun-loving note here. Was there a skit? Is there a skit that stands out in your mind over the last few years that maybe you just thought was extra funny or humorous or something like that? I always enjoy skit time, but what do you guys think?
I have one. So I remember there was a skit. I don't remember. I think this might have been like 2 years ago, but it is where all of the youth, or quite a few of the youth workers, blew up balloons, and they all went to the front, and they made a song, or I don't remember what the song was. It might have been like, I don't know, Jingle Bells or something, and then they all kind of like blew up the balloons and then kind of let the balloons go, so it kind of sounded like a weird screechy sound that went with the song, and so, I don't know, I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great. And somebody directed them. I can't even remember who that was, but just somebody. Do you guys remember who it was?
I don't remember.
It could have been me for all I know. I don't know. Anyway, that's good. Any other memorable skits?
I remember the one where the funny skit about how everyone, it was based on a setting on like World War II, and people are all out in the battlefield and they're getting letters from certain people, and it's just funny because there's everyone else got some good letters, but this one guy got like this, kept on getting these sad letters, or like, oh, you lost your inheritance, or you lost this or this, and it was just kind of funny because it's just on how this one guy, all these other guys are getting this and the other one's getting that. So
Yeah, that was fun. Letters from Home, I think, was the name of that skit. That was great. All right, a couple of questions and then we're done. What are some details? Somebody wanted to come to the retreat this year, this coming year. What are some details that people need to know? See how well you guys have been paying attention during announcement time. What are some details they need to know about the retreat? Somebody give me something.
So I think one thing that is really good is that visitors are free. So if you want to bring visitors, I think it's really good because they not only would they get to like learn more about God, but they would have fun and they could just be around more spiritual like people and everything.
Yeah, it's good. Free food too. That's always enjoyable. All right. Any other details?
Each year there's they're giving out. We give out like either a bag or it depends on each year. We don't know what's gonna happen this year, but there's an item that is given out each time when you pay your fee. There's $1, $45 per teen, and if it's 2 teens, it's $65, and if it's 3 teens, it's $85. But each year, once you do that for when you come, you get an item that they announce. I think in I'm not sure when, but I think it's maybe Wednesday or Wednesday, and then they give it out. So that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Any other details?
Yeah. After a couple weeks of coming back to school, it's a nice, relaxing 3-day weekend. You also get to hang out with your friends, so it's nice and relaxing.
Yeah, that's great. And it's all taking place when?
Next weekend on January
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 17th.
Yes, absolutely. And Friday, everything kicks off at 4:30 p.m. in the gymnasium. We'll watch a couple of basketball games, eat out of the concession stand, and then the evening rally will start right at about 7:30, and we'll have our big first activity of the night. Now, I have marked down here a surprise question for this next one, and so none of the people that are with me right now know what this is about. But Micah, actually, you already touched on this, okay? And what I'm going to do is I want you guys, because this past Wednesday, we didn't have teen time, we would have normally unveiled the item. Okay, we would have normally unveiled the item during last Wednesday night. And again, this is something you get when you sign up and pay for the Midwinter Retreat. But because we were unable to have teen time, we weren't able to unveil the item. So we're going to make this podcast extra special because we're going to reveal the item right here, right now. And so as far as I know, none of the people right now with me know what this is. And so I'm going to let their reaction sort of give you an idea of what it is. Okay, so everybody's eyes closed. All right, now people with me are probably very nervous right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and I'll let you guys describe what it is and tell the listeners what it is that we are looking at right now. Okay, all right, you could go ahead and open your eyes, and if somebody wants to hold it or examine it.
Nice.
Oh wow.
What are we looking at, team? What are we seeing
Looking
here?
at a water bottle with metal on the bottom.
Yep, stainless steel
Stainless
bottom.
steel, and on the top of the lid. And it says reflecting Christ, and it looks like mountains reflecting in the water.
Ooh, yes, and reflecting Christ, MWR 2020. There on there. So you guys can you see it? Does it look nice back there?
It does. It's really nice.
All right.
What is it?
Well, very good. So listen, you'll get your own bottle when you sign up and you pay for the retreat. So that's going to be pretty special. So anyway, hey guys, I just want to thank you for helping me out, and it's been fun to talk about the retreat, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Sure has.
Yep. And any last words of encouragement to maybe some of your peers who are trying to figure out if they're gonna come to the retreat, or maybe there's some visitors that still haven't decided, but they're trying to decide. Any last words of encouragement for them guys?
Oh, I'm just saying, if you don't come, you're missing out on a whole lot.
I'm gonna regret it.
You're gonna really regret it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well said. All right. Well, thanks for listening to the Saturday Sit Down today. I hope that it has been a blessing. And if you're a teenager and you're close by, please come and join us for the retreat. If you're a parent, or if you're someone from another part of the country that's listening in, please pray for us. Pray that hearts would be touched, lives would be changed, that the Lord would work in a great way in the hearts of teenagers and in our youth group. Pray for Dwight Smith as he brings the messages, that the Lord would show him exactly what it is that he's supposed to speak on. All right, thanks so much for listening, and have a great day. You guys say see ya.
See ya.